Hi everybody, Jared Goldsmith here. During these times of uncertainty, we have a unique opportunity for those who are able to work from home. It's not for everybody. Like during the COVID pandemic, it's something that can usually take a long time to get used to, but many of us are forced to do it for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, who knows how long it's going to take. So I'd like to offer some suggestions on ways that you might be able to more adequately and effectively work from home if you're not used to it. As an entrepreneur, many of us work out of our homes. We have our home office. To me, this is normal. This is a day-to-day. But again, it's not for everybody. There's a lot of distractions, and it can be very difficult for those who are not used to it. So I hope you find this very useful. For those of you who are still getting paid, and I hope you're still getting a regular paycheck, I forgot what that's like, you have a responsibility to continue working. It's not a time to go on a holiday. It's not an extended vacation. It's a regular work day, although the situation's changed. You'll find that there's a loss of routine. Many of us like to have the routine, and many people perhaps find that you're not as productive because you don't have the regular schedule that you're used to. When you work from home, something to be aware of is the time of use for electricity. For instance, when you leave your lights on, the dishwasher, when you vacuum the house, laundry, vacuum, like all these things are more expensive during the day. For instance, I'm with Hydro One, and their winter hour utility rates are on peak, which is from 7 to 11 a.m. and 5 to 7 p.m. The rates are 20.8 kilowatts per hour. I'm not really sure how much that is, but it seems a bit high. The mid-peak range is 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and that's 14.4 cents per kilowatt hour. The off-peak, which is the time when you should be doing most of your chores, let's say the dishwasher, the vacuuming, the cleaning, is from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and as well all day during the weekends and on designated holidays. That rate is 10.1 cents per kilowatt hour. It's almost half of what it is during the day. If you're in front of your computer, right, you have the lights on, you have your computer office going great, but try to wait to run the dishwasher until after 7 p.m. Check with your local service provider to see what their rates are, because you could either pay a lot of money if you do your regular, time dishwasher vacuuming during day hours versus doing it later in the evening. Something to be aware of when you work from home. Try not to fight with your significant other. You're going to be fine. You're in close quarters with your kids. There's nerves. We're not sure if the stores are going to be open. There's a lot of time and an opportunity to either get along really well or maybe sleep in different rooms. Hopefully it doesn't have to come to that. Include time in your day to take care of the kids. Take turns if that's applicable to you. Facebook, Google has many suggestions on ways to keep kids busy and occupied. I saw a post the other day on Facebook. It had this woman sitting in front of her computer desk typing, and she said the only way to get work done is when the kids are not around, but the kids are on the floor all taped up and their arms behind their back. I don't suggest you do that, but it was kind of a funny little anecdote. Something else you might want to consider is set up your workspace. Clean up the clutter, and you might be able to find the bottom of your computer desk. Clean it. Now's the time to dust it, take away all the excess paper, because you're going to be spending a lot more time than you might ever have in the past. It has to look presentable and appealing. I mean, I look at my father's desk. It's piled up to here. It's amazing he can even sit there. I can't work that way. My desk is very clean. So when I sit there, it feels like it's much easier for me to get some work done. Create a schedule. Stick to it. Set goals. For instance, during the day, you want to take breaks. And maybe some of your goals can be, okay, I want to clean a bathroom. You want to repot a plant, organize the fridge or freezer, back up your phone or your computer. There's nothing worse than losing or having your phone break and you might have lost the thousands of pictures of your grandkids that are irreplaceable. Now is a great time to back them up on a regular basis, but schedule them during your predetermined breaks. It's not the time where you can go and spend 6 hours cleaning your house. No, you have your day job, you have your work to do, but these are smaller things you can do during the day and you'll also feel much more productive. Organize the basement. Start working on your spring cleaning. Again, that's a multi-day job, but things you might not have had the time to do otherwise. Even if you only spend 15 or 20 minutes a day cleaning, let's say, your basement, it's going to get done eventually. Now's a great time to start doing that rather than just flipping on the TV or wasting time during your break. Eat healthy, not junk. Drink lots of water. Listen to your body more. Multivitamin, vitamin C. Anybody who knows me knows that I drink a ton of water and I have a multivitamin and vitamin C every day, and I find it really helps. Go for a walk during your break, and hopefully don't associate with other people because we have to have this social distancing now. Wake up at your normal time. This isn't the time to sleep in till 2 in the afternoon. Again, it's not a vacation. It's still a what do you call it? A workation, or there's a word for that. Have a good breakfast. Okay, you might want to spend an extra 5 minutes on your breakfast. Make a huge pot of coffee, but schedule your day, including the breaks. Call somebody up. Call your kids. Speak to your parents, because isolation for many can be problematic. It's still wise to be social, although because we're not seeing people face to face, have some more Facebook interactions. Again, during your breaks, call up people. Do a Zoom conference call. It's wise to know that there's still a lot of people who are also working from home who are in the same boat as us. Check in with your boss, your other team members, for support, for guidance, for projects. Review the deadlines. Yes, it's possible that it's most likely that some of your deadlines will be extended because of the circumstances, but update your calendar with new tasks. Deadlines, again, could be extended, but the work still needs to get done. On a previous video, I talked about now's a perfect time for entrepreneurs in particular to do some strategic planning, business development or redevelopment, evaluating where your business is going to proceed once things stabilize and get back to normal. Something I'd highly suggest: don't check the stock markets on a regular basis. It's just going to be very depressing. Try to stay away from that, maybe once in a while, but don't check it all the time, because it's just going to be a downer. Before bed, create a list of accomplishments you want to do the next day. For instance, during the day or even the evening, I wake up in the middle of the night and I send myself a text, or an email rather. Here's a few things that just popped into my head that I want to accomplish the next day. And by the time I get up in front of my computer, I have 4 or 5 items that I might have forgotten overnight. So send yourself a message about things you want to accomplish. So in sum, create a routine. It's important to have that self-discipline in order to be productive. Who knows? Maybe you'll like working from home on your own time. Perhaps some of you will even consider launching a new business following your passion. Again, working from home, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm here to help. There's a lot of resources on the eSAX YouTube channel to help people realize the value of self-employment, and then you'll never be in the position to be fired because it's your business. Anyways, I'm getting a little off topic now, but I encourage you to continue networking, do many of these things behind the scenes around the house, but also be productive, because again, you still have a job for many of you, and you want to keep that job after this is all back to normal. And so I hope that these were a couple of little tricks to help you realize that staying from home and working from home is not an open-ended vacation. You still have work to do, although a bit more flexibility to do things outside of it, but during your breaks. Happy networking, everybody. Stay safe. Thank you.